What?
I was walking down the stairs. I saw Jazz, almost stepped on him, so I skipped one step.
I'm a step ahead.
You think that was about powers? Nah, it's just stairs.
What a fucking joke.
What did I say? I am one step ahead of you, Jazz. Oh boy, I almost step on him anyway.
Alright. Let's get right down to brass tacks, everyone.
So when will Sung kill all his clans?
After you do your thing or stuff. I don't know.
Why not both?
Technically, 3 plot lines are running all at once right now.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I guess so.
So Kami-sama is on the planet and Gensoki is happening as well.
Yeah, and there's also Sung going off to where he used to live so that he could talk and get his inheritance. So yeah.
You know why Kami-sama said do not tell Yukiko? I mean,
Yeah, I'm actually wondering.
why? Because Kami-sama will know if Yukiko knows that Kami-sama will go to the planet, Yukiko knows 100% sure that Kami-sama will abandon all his responsibility about the job, the Rozuya.
Okay, well, right now the only thing you have open character sheet-wise is Kami-sama, since he's literally the only character you have right now, so he's the only character sheet you need to have open because he's the only one that'll matter so far. I changed the info dump thingy, I added in bolds and stuff. Isn't that cool?
Oh, that's
Nothing changed, I just made it look prettier.
good.
And right here's your death.
Heck?
Remember, because you burned down all a masquerade.
I have a debt?
Yeah, you owe Otsu, since she's the owner now, you're paying for the repairs of masquerade.
I have a debt for 36,000.
It used to be 50,000, but you paid it off using all your money. The reason both you and Saikyo are at 5,000 now is because Saikyo lent you some money in order for you to be able to...
Well, that's one reason. The one that he wants to escape the debt.
So you can fucking go to the planet and yeah, you'll get... Technically, it's fucking Sung who's paying for the repairs, you know, because once he finishes his mission of getting the inheritance, your debt problem will be resolved, so...
Kami-sama wants to tell no one he's going to the planet because he wants to... responsibility,
He's
boom.
fucking thinking big brain 3 steps ahead of everyone.
I don't want steps
It's a win-win situation. Anyway, so let's see here. What else am I missing to talk about?
I want to be 43.
When's Kami-sama's birthday anyway?
December 7, 1941.
Alright, well, there's some lore stuff I want to talk about, but first let's talk mechanics. There's something that hasn't been done for a long time, I think. Homebrew changes.
Oh,
A boon's been buffed, and that's acceleration, but you know,
let me
I
look
don't
at
think that matters.
1.4 patch notes. Let's see, homebrew boons. What's got buff?
There's some other minor changes, quite a few probably, but I've forgotten most of them. I don't know. Something about bookmarks maybe, most likely. I bookmarked some stuff. But the most important thing I wanted to talk about was the alternate resisting bane, because I changed the way it works again.
The resisting banes?
Yeah.
How
So
it works now, bitch?
everything is the same, but the thing that's different now is that, you know how it's 3 successes or 3 failures to succeed and to fail?
Yeah.
Well, it's different now. It's still 3 failures to fail, but instead of a flat 3 success to success,
Is it 5?
the success is now dependent on the inflictor's learning attribute +1. So, let's say the enemy has a learning score of 3. That means you gotta succeed at the resist roll 4 times in order to succeed.
So meaning,
Alternatively, if their score is 0, then it's just 1 success and you're out. If it's 1, then it's 2, because the formula is learning plus 1.
so that's bullshit.
But
If someone has
can-
learning 9, then that's
it's 10 successes you
then
require.
successes. So it's why not just same?
But you
But
can get more than 1 success in every roll. So it's still technically the same and potentially even
How to get
easier.
2 success in 1 roll then?
The number of successes you gain is equal to 1 plus your logic every time you make a successful resist. The usual rule of if you exceed the CR by 5 also counts as additional success as well. That
So
still
CR5.
applies.
Alright.
Yes.
And if I have logic, that's plus another.
So let's say you have a logic of 5. Anytime you succeed at a resist, that counts as 6 successes. So yeah.
Oh! So if I have logic 9 and they have learning 9,
Yep, it's 1 success regardless. So as long as you're equal ground with everyone in learning and logic,
So if I have learning 2 and they have learning, if I have logic 2 and they have learning, the brain is useless.
perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Oh.
So you got a choice, and now learning and logic is more important. And now I believe I'm fucking done messing around with attributes. I believe I've made every attribute as important as they can be. Deception and persuasion are important.
Why are we at
Logic,
the Milky
learning,
Way
perception, they're all important, but you still don't put any points in them. But
What
that
the
doesn't really
fuck?
matter. What did you say?
I just saw Steam.
Is it still working?
No, Friends Network and reachable display may detect. I don't care.
The internet's really shitty right now, actually.
What's it? Ang tawag dito? Ano yung internet?
Eh? It's a
tawag?
something. ZTE
Hindi,
5G.
Hindi yung ano.
Bubo.
Internet? Wait, don't tell me. I'm thinking. Just look.
Yeah.
But don't tell me.
Sure, fuck, I must.
Don't tell me.
Yes.
Converge.
There we go, you got it. Alright, so.
Hey, go to Milky Way.
Okay,
What's
why?
this called? What's this place called? Like, let's say this is countries, this United States, the Philippines. What's this called? Like, what's this called?
I believe. Fuck, I forgot. Alright, so let me go to locations. Galactic groups. Inside a galactic group, galactic groups are things like the Milky Way and Andromeda. Inside a galactic group are star systems. So
I wanna see
there we go.
these.
That's what. There we go. These circly things, they're called star system. This is the solar system star system. This is the magical gathering system star system, and this is the prime opti star
Man,
system.
imagine if some.
Obviously, I only put in the planets that actually have life in them. So even though there's still Mercury and and Uranus and all that shit, I only put in Earth and Mars because
I
they're
see.
the only ones that matter.
Imagine some having an influence. Let's say Sharingan, and the Sharingan name is called Magic Gathering.
You'll never guess where I got the name of for this star.
The card game,
Yep, it's named after the card game.
Magic the Gathering.
The inspiration runs wild with the planet of Arcana
Prime
in that card
Octopus.
game.
Roll out.
you figured that out one as well.
Wait, that's it?
Yep, it's just based off of Transformers. Anyway,
I already. Oh.
Lord Dump, I can finally answer that
What's
question.
the point of the hands out?
What handout? I was gonna give you handouts someday. I don't know. It'll be important someday. Probably. I can give you a handout someday.
What happened to the pink?
Where is it? Here we go. So, you can finally get your answer. What the fuck is a cycle?
What do you mean a cycle?
You know, in the info dump, it says here cycle, month, day, and stuff.
Fuck.
You can finally know what cycle 007 year 1986 means.
Isn't this the game 007 GoldenEye?
Nah, I wanted it to be 7 because 7's a lucky number. Anyway, the use firstly, the language commonly known as simply Common or Universal, but its proper name is Babbling. It is the secondary language most people part of the UGP is able to speak.
So basically English.
It is the common language that everyone knows how to speak, so that, because there are no such thing. I'm pretty sure a universal translator, first of all, that's bullshit. So instead, we have a common language everyone learns at their school during their school years. Kinda like us with our English at ang ating Tagalog.
Ching chong ching chong.
Where ang Tagalog yung lengguwahe natin at English ang universal na language that all of us can speak.
Yeah,
I just fucking said na there, so that was Taglish. So yeah, Kami-sama knows this obviously, so there. That solves a lot of our problems whenever you go to a different planet and then
I
there's
cannot
different
edit info
languages.
dump.
You cannot?
I cannot.
It says there's only one person in info dump. I can't edit it either.
Dun, dun,
Let's refresh it. Refresh it for now. Okay, and finally, you can finally know what a cycle is. For convenience and help with cooperation amongst all star systems, the United Galaxy Project, or UGP for short, devised a universal time system that everyone can follow and use. Each planet will have a time zone not too different from how Earth's time zones work. The galactic time operates on a cyclical system. A cycle is the equivalent of a year, just in a different name to help differentiate and not confuse people. A cycle consists of 910 days divided into 26 months, with each day being 24 hours long. A month is 35 days long. A month is divided into 7 days called weeks, and each month has exactly 5 weeks. What do you mean?
Site cannot be
Oh no,
reached.
the site can't be reached. Nani, what about everything else? Oh no!
This is all.
Oh no, I can edit them just fine. No wait, I cannot! Oh no! Let's refresh everything, huh? Okay, it's working now.
Just wait, it's still what, bitch?
Okay, all that's missing now is info dump.
I wanna play Genshin. Alright, QE, QE, QE.
Okay, it works.
Still not me. Oh, no, loading.
And 24 hours are labeled in segments, each segment representing 4 hours, simply known as the 6 segments. So, do you get it, or should I use an explanation to explain how the universal time system works?
Please, explain it.
Alright,
I am playing League of Legends.
let's have Earth and Mars and another planet named Simplicity. Earth and Mars both belong to the same
What
star,
planet
and
is Deimos is? From God of War, yeah.
while Simplicity is an entirely different star system far away from Earth, and Mars is as the star system. One Earth year is 12 months, with each month being 35 days long divided into 5 weeks. A day here is 24 hours. One Mars year is 24 months long, with each month being 28 days divided into 4 weeks. A day there is 32 hours instead. And Simplicity has 30 months in a year, and 42 days in a month, and 6 weeks.
How many months? Just 30?
And a day is 48 hours there. How many months? 30.
30 months? And there's 48 hours a day?
Yes, so, remembering those facts in mind, you might want to take notes. Here is a test now. Simplicity sends out a cargo
Where's
to
the
send...
blue chips?
Oh, oops, forgot to give them to you.
Bitch.
Simplicity sends out a cargo to someone from Earth. Simplicity is 36 light meters away from Earth. The standard space vessel can travel 6 light meters per day. Where's the question? What? Okay then, whatever. You get it by now, I think. So, let's just fucking move on to our next main mission.
I am one step ahead of you, Jazz.
32 days remaining before Kami-sama dies from his curse. It is the early morning now, and we are outside of...
You know specialist, right, for Persona?
Yeah, I think I have it.
I'm gonna dance, Kami-sama dance that first. No, not yet.
Okay, I'll
He's
have
gonna
the
dance
song
it on the
prepared.
airport.
Here it is. So, without any farewells or anything, Kami-sama just packs his stuff and begins to leave off to
with a happy face.
Shabloo-ba-doo-boo-boo. Where is it? The Gensokyo Spaceport. Whee!
With a happy face on his face.
Eee.
Where is it? Oh, there you go.
Meanwhile, as for what everyone else is doing, Kami-sama heads off to Arcana. Sung as
Arcana?
well also heads off the planet you're going to.
Oh.
With, you know, the planet
Not
and magical
Fantasy
gathering.
World.
Oh, come on, that's so boring. I originally wanted to call it Dungeons and Dragons, but that's too obvious.
Fantasy World. Alright. What about
Sung also packs his stuff. Unlike Kami-sama, Sung actually says
Has a
farewell
big
to
face.
Otsu and heads off with a bus and rides a bus and heads off to his old hometown in a faraway land.
Well, just Kami-sama just using his feet. Because he just
Otsu, determined to keep Kami-sama to his promise of protecting Yukiko from finding out and stuff.
He wants to escape his
Otsu
responsibility
and Yukiko spend their time together.
on their own guilds.
Since Otsu feels a little bad because we sort of missed Yukiko's birthday because of her being in prison and everything.
Haha!
Her birthday was yesterday,
No.
in game time wise.
So, what is it?
July 22nd.
So, 21st.
July 22nd. You can check it.
Play that song.
Huh? Play the
Specialist.
song. Hold on, I'm not done yet. Wait, what was I going to say? Oh, right. Fucking Otsu and her workers are now working on the streets.
She has. Oh, yeah, she's the boss now.
While Masquerade is the building is non-existent. So, yeah. They work on the streets, avoiding
how did she become
the
a boss
legals.
of the Masquerade?
Since Succulence is gone.
That's stupid. The Succulent was the boss?
Yes, she
Who's
was.
the manager?
She is. There's a difference?
Yes.
Then she's both.
Fine. That's okay. That's normal.
Alright. During all of that was happening, Succulence, who is now in prison, is taken out of the
Did
prison
they escape?
because she's being interviewed by the Bonbon Maru newspapers ran by Aya, who she's now interviewing Succulence and shit.
But are they recording the Succulents?
Huh?
Right?
Yes. She's on live. Her fucking confession is on live television.
Yeah, but here's one thing. He's doing Morse code. In his eyes. How? Blink. Long blink. Blink, blink.
Succulence ran to Gensokyo after what happened back in Slumsville. During that time, she amassed followers so that she could enact her revenge one day. Well, not revenge. Her plan to get Otsu, since that's what she wanted. She got black magic one day, and that's what she uses to get more beautiful, but she was never satisfied. And then she saw Otsu and was like, wow, she very pretty. If I steal her beauty, I become the most beauty. So, when Otsu suddenly fucking showed up to join in her prostitute job thing, she was like, that fate smiled upon me. This is the perfect. I'm gonna frame her of a crime, and that'll be perfect.
The more superior word of beauty.
But
Beauty.
what she didn't account for with her perfect plan, there was an imperfection. She thought that Otsu was alone because there's no way a fucking thought like her would have friends. But she had friends. And because of those friends, her plan has been foiled.
Oh my god, you have a friend? I didn't know. My plan is all ruined because you have a fucking friend. Oh, that stupid friend you have.
But it turns out that interview was just a deception.
What?
She uses the time she did of just talking so that she could get an escape. Suddenly, on live news, nobody could have predicted it. Succulents has escaped.
Yeah, the plot is like a made by a Chinese guy.
And nobody knows where she's gone to now. What could ever possibly happen now that she's gone?
Oh no, she's gone. She's probably the mortal enemy of humanity, or probably. Oh. Oh.
Anyway, you're in the spaceport now and you're waiting for your flight, and while waiting, you dance.
It's not the. It's not the.
Remasters of
Reincarnation.
Reincarnate. Yeah, it's just the original.
I
Alright.
just died.
Mind rolling for perception.
I probably have perception 0, not even part. 70!
Your perception is 2.
Oh. Ooh. 10. 27. What do you roll? Tell me.
Alright.
What do you roll? Tell me.
While dancing, suddenly you notice that you are being watched.
I'm done because I'm dancing in an airport. No shit. How come gonna attract attention?
You notice a glint that blinds you for a moment, and then you turn to see where that glint comes from. There's like a man, his entire body from head to toe covered and wearing armor. You cannot even see his face because he's wearing a helmet and the visor is closed. But you can tell for sure, even though his head is not facing your direction, his eyes most certainly are in your direction.
Alright, then after I saw that, I already opposed. And in my mind, that guy probably wants a picture of me.
Eh?
He posed in his back.
What? Who? Kami-sama?
The night!
Okay, what do you do?
Never mind, I didn't do it! God dang it!
I just don't get it.
Fine, let's just keep dancing, he doesn't care! Boom!
Okay.
Fuck that night! Who cares? Fucking Kinshi!
Okay. So,
Am I going to die?
you're in the space. Do you get the call? It's
How
your turn.
does the airport works?
And
Like
you go
this
in.
or like this? Like this or like this?
I don't know.
How do you go space? By doing up.
I guess, yeah, just straight up.
You think it's an airplane go to space?
No, it's like a giant place, and it goes boo like that, and then it goes boom until it reaches light speed and leaves the Earth.
Ah yeah, this is fantasy world, so whatever. Oh!
Like a Star Trek or something, I don't know. Boom, F-Zero, okay, sure.
Zero, sade.
Alright, you're in the space flight now, and you're sitting, minding your own business with your earphones on, still listening to Specialist, but
No, I'm listening to the reincarnation one.
the reincarnation version, but your song listening is being abrupted, and you're being annoyed because you are hearing footsteps that are very loud and clunky. It is the night guy again. He is approaching you. His steps obvious to all.
It's probably
Yes, he's
a
going
wire from
crunk,
Hyrule Park.
Crunk, crunk, like that.
Of course, everyone's gonna get annoyed.
Yeah, and you fucking go to him and you're like,
I go to him? That's so out of character.
no, you, oh. Then in that case,
Someone.
you're just annoyed, but you decide not to pay
Not to.
attention to him. He's standing in front of you
Who
now.
does that? Still do this.
Suddenly, a sword manifests out of nowhere, and he points it at you. Does your name happen to be Kami-sama?
Yes.
Ah, you are the one I have been looking for. Brave warrior who goes by the name of Kami-sama. I do not need to tell you my name, but I do have one request from you. I challenge you on a fair one-on-one id battle.
Right now?
Yes.
You can.
This space shuttle is large enough for us to have an open-air battle arena.
I'm gonna get kicked. No.
It is part of the rules. It is allowed in this universe.
This campaign.
Yep.
Alright, then sure.
And suddenly, the police guy comes up. All right.
What?
Looks like there's going to be a standoff. Everyone make room. There needs to be at least a 40-meter open space for these two challengers to have a fair and honest duel. Now
And this space shuttle, all of a sudden, of all the places,
if these two men would
which
be
is
so
actually possible
kind.
to fight in an airplane, I mean a space shuttle.
Yeah, no, it's like I said, it's a big place. It has restaurants, bathrooms, rooms for people. It's about as if I could compare it, it's like a ship. Yeah.
But air. I was thinking of the space. You know the space rocket where they go to the moon. It's just that, but bigger.
Nope, it's Star Trek.
But the inside is an airplane.
It's Star Trek.
What
If
is
you've
Star
ever seen,
Fox?
yeah, I guess that makes, yeah, since you don't know Star Trek apparently.
I don't know that.
It can be like the fucking Star Fox thing, I guess. That one
Is it
works
Star
too.
Wars?
I guess. Star Trek, it's completely different. It's a different franchise. It's not a movie series, it's an episodic TV series.
Is it Star Wars?
One who is not informed could get easily confused because of how similar their names are. I mean, they both have star in their name.
Oh, they're different? And it's 1966?
Yes.
Holy shit!
There should be an image of the space shuttle they ride in here. It's like a giant circular thing, like a fucking UFO or something.
Is it like an airplane from Puyo Puyo Tetris? USS Enterprise.
There it is, Enterprise.
Oh,
Wait.
like this. But it's a ship, but in an airplane.
Yes, I can't get any images to load, so I'm just gonna assume you got the point. Anyway,
Ah, my internet is faster than yours.
we're going to the combat zone now. Kami-sama. For many years, I have lost track. I have lost count of the years. I have
Oops.
always wanted to see your strength, and now I finally have the chance to. You may not know me, but I know for a fact, although since it's been such a long time ago, and you seem much different than before, you may not remember, but you know someone that is a relative of mine, and that's part of the reason I wanted to challenge you.
I don't know you.
So
Stop
that is
saying
your
shit before you say something. I mean, before I know you.
that is your stand. A unlimited blade works. My id goes by the name of Wind Knight. He reveals it, and suddenly, after a brief flame colored and green engulfing him, the flame dissipates, and what returns instead is him riding a gallant and beautiful white stallion, and he holds his sword high up in
What's
the
a stallion?
air. A horse.
Oh,
If you go to the combat zone already, you can fucking see what he looks like.
Oh, hi, Espada Vento.
Oops. I guess you know his name now, even though it was supposed to come a little, even though the reveal was supposed to be later. Anyway,
Did you know there's some blocks in here? Which I accidentally right?
oops.
The first, then I just, no, why not?
Should have put it on the GM name instead of fucking normal name. God damn
You
it.
can do that. Do that, I wanna see.
Alright. I'm gonna just call him
Penis. Galahad.
Random Knight. And his real name is gonna be hidden to you and only revealed to me.
Random Night. Oh, it's Random Night now. Yay! Alright.
Now then, let's see how you can handle my incredible speed and my stallion. Anyway, I guess it's a fight now. His perception is 3.
Can energy attack other than guard?
Can energy attack something other than guard? Potentially toughness, yeah.
How? How do Kami-sama? That guy probably has guard 69. He has fucking armor. Every character has armor.
That is fitting enough, I guess. Anyway, since you're most likely going to be using Unlimited Blade Works, that means your perception is just a flat 2. So, he goes first in the initiative order. Combat begins with the sound of the police guy telling that the fight start. What?
What's toughness? Is that Undertale?
Earthbound. You can see how people might get confused though. If you go to combat, there's a description of all the defense types, I think. If you go to making an attack, if you go to damaging attack, the bookmark, and scroll down.
Why everyone?
There we go, guard, toughness, and resolver right there.
What page?
If you go to 4 calm and go to damaging attack, determine attribute versus defense.
Oh, toughness.
And
Is when against the required body endurance health. I see. So it's just like poison.
Yeah, and there's kind of no way for Unlimited Blade Works to be able to do such a thing. Not that I can think of.
Not what we can think of, at least.
Alright. For his major action, he casts a buff, which automatically succeeds.
Do we need to fight to the death, by the way, I asked?
Huh? No, this is simply a standoff. First to become unconscious. I'm pretty sure you've already been on a standoff. Remember against Sung and Otsu? It was a
we just
2v2,
them.
but this time it's a 1-on-1. Alright, that was his major action.
Necrotic energy. What?
Alright.
Oh yeah, I can see his boons, I forgot. Haste. Oh.
So yeah, he casts haste as a major action for free. So now he's still got his move actions and stuff. What will he do?
I mean, what's
Frick, I should have fucking prepared for this a little better.
what made can the lower guard?
What Bane can lower guard? Break and resistance, technically.
Break.
Oh, break.
I can cast break. Oh, I'm reading the backbiter.
Oh, by the way, I changed the ranges and stuff for everything.
Again?
Yeah, and the zone is now 10 meters instead of 12. It just makes the math so much easier because multiplying by 12 is so confusing. Multiplying by 10 is easier.
Me is the latter. No, I didn't get confused anything. I mean,
It's just harder because multiplication-wise. It requires a little more work from me. Anyway, since his movement is 20, he can move. Actually, the rules, they can move. Boom. Move action, done. Now it's your turn.
How do I fight? How do I attack toughness using energy?
Well, don't think how you attack using energy. Think how do you attack toughness using your id. Unlimited blade works.
Yes!
Think of a weapon or something.
Yes!
That's what unlimited blade.
How do I attack? I use this diamond to I use a book and write his name.
You can inflict stunned. Stunned is always targeting toughness.
And
It's a bane that always targets toughness, and it can be done using energy.
I'm still thinking. Why?
There we go. This is my jam.
It's just like in the movie. Yeah, that's my jam. Dur. Persona? No, what do you mean Undertale? No, Earthbound.
It's still Earthbound. Take your time. I'm not putting any timers.
Is that a Persona reference? Take your...
Screw you.
That's a cool way to play a part. How do I that?
There was something I wanted to look up, but I
Stop.
forgot.
Resolve is easy, but toughness is hard. Used to defend against attacks that require bodily endurance, health, sturdiness, such as poison and necrotic energy. Isn't there more description of toughness?
I'm not sure. Is there? The only 3 places I remember where toughness is, all the defenses are mentioned are in Chapter 1, Character Creation.
Chapter 1.
It's just called Char.
I do Control F. There's no what's it called? Table of contents.
And
P and F.
yeah,
This person flaws.
no, it's CHAR, all capital.
Oh, I mean, oh, it's not open in here probably.
There's no bookmark, so
HC.
there we go. If you can just use Control F and then search. It's the exact same description.
There's no chap.
Char.
Char, there's no char.
Nani? Scroll down.
There's no char. Wait, in what book?
It's your PDFs.
There's no char. You've never care. What? These sports good. Toughness. Protects from attacks that test endurance. Did you just copy and paste this? There go, for example, foes attempting to poison you. Ah!
It's the exact same description. I just told you.
Drain your life force, stun you.
Okay, here's how I like to think of guard and
Oh,
toughness.
boom! I know now! I use a stick. No, I use an iron dye, but not a power iron dye. Attack the neck! To know, boom! To stun him, but attack!
Okay, so here's how I think of it. So, if you look at guard, it says that they are, it protects you from attacks that can be dodged, deflected, or directly withstood. So, how I like to think of it is guard is an attack that you can dodge, while toughness is when you make an attack that cannot be dodged. For example, when a dragon breathes fire, that's an attack that targets toughness because you can't fucking dodge that. Because it's way too
This
wide.
is why I want to go to Fantasy World
And you're pretty
already.
much guaranteed
I want to be
get
Avatar.
burned.
Not the Avatar, actually. I just want to be the Fire Nation guy.
Basically, so conjure a fucking flamethrower.
Oh. Okay.
Are you within range though? Let's see here. Your range is 6 to 7, so that's 20 meters. Oh, you are.
I manifested a balloon. Made a flamethrower. Then it became a real flamethrower.
Your It Unlimited Flame Works just lets you conjure weapons. So.
Yes!
Why
And
did
it conjured a balloon!
Okay!
And I have to make that a balloon, a flamethrower!
Okay, whatever.
I move, so I can use a focus action. Can I attack now?
Yes.
No, it's 10, and I have 2 more.
What do you mean, no, it's 10 and you have 2 more?
No, to go here is 10 movement, right?
Your movement is 12.
To go here is 10, right?
Yeah?
Then I have 2 more movement.
What do you mean you have 2 more movement? No, you don't.
I have 12 meters.
Oh, you mean you still have 2 meters of movement left?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not enough for you to move closer to him.
Can I attack with a flamethrower?
Yes, you can attack with your flamethrower.
Yes.
No PP or anything?
Yes. Just a pure 2d8 with a deadly one. No boom booms. Where I rolled 16. 16. 5, 4. Plus 5 plus 4.
Oh, I just
25.
forgot. Power level 6, he has access to 2 major actions now. At 25, targeting his toughness.
Yes. Well, how do I attack this soul using energy?
Alright. Alright, so you run up towards him with your flamethrower and shit. And like, take this. It looks like you can get real heated up real easily inside that tin can of yours. How's it taste the flame? You do him like that, and then the guy goes all like, oh! She's on fire, and you're like, heh, as usual, 1 round is all it takes for me to win these standoffs. But he's still standing, and his horse is still standing, and then it's like, so that is the type of person you are, Kami-sama. I applaud your courageousness and cunningness.
I said something. Hey,
However,
that's cheating. You're using a horse.
It's my id.
No.
You're using your id as well.
Yeah, because it's my id. It's the horse, it's your id. You don't want proof.
Yes, it is. I fucking showed it to you.
No, you didn't.
I fucking burned up into flames, and that was my animation for how I
know I did.
summoned my...
Oh,
Why is summoning creatures as an id ability suddenly so different from you now? You've already met some. His ability is also to summon creatures.
Oh.
You could probably summon a horse too if you tried hard enough.
Id.
And this is my id!
My id.
My id is a horse and a sword. What the fuck's wrong with that?
No,
you probably encountered weirder idiots.
The sword is your ID.
The people who are watching are just confused how this suddenly turned into an
You just said the sword on your ID. So meaning the horse is not your ID. That's called interaction.
Yes,
it? No, it doesn't. It stands up.
Yes, it is, and it is Wind Knight, as the name suggests. It is a horse that controls a horse and a sword that can control the wind.
Is this the Arcana picture? This looks like an Arcana drawing.
What is?
The picture of a random knight.
You are correct.
You just take a picture?
Yes, it is literally just the Knight of Swords. Where's the Knight of Swords?
It's so Arcana.
Have I drawn the Knight of Swords yet? Whatever.
Maybe
I can show you the actual card itself. Hold on, maybe it's in here. I think I haven't drawn it yet. Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords. Yeah, close enough. Knight of Cups.
Wait, what happened to my sword? It's got a cup. The Persona Cup.
It is a short-range power type with a range of only 10 meters. But upon closer than 10 meters, 5 or less, my id is at its most powerful. Also, You thought targeting something apart from my guard would be the wise choice.
I attacked toughness.
So I prepared for that. I purchased an item that would protect me from such attacks one time.
See, that's another cheating. Cheater. Cheater. Maybe the relative that you have that I know probably a cheater as well. Cheater.
According to the rules of standoffs, equipment such as armor and stuff are not forbidden, and therefore this is legal. He's not disqualified. You're going to have to continue fighting. You have a sniper. You can use it as well. I saw it. We saw it during your way to getting inside the ship.
Put the bag. Put the sniper. That's not a gun. No, that's not a metal detection.
You have your explorer's license.
Cheater.
So
Is it my turn?
no, you already used all your actions.
Say
Anyway, he wasn't completely scot-free. He still took damage.
what's his damage? It's still height 0. Never mind.
Sorry, I fucking forgot. Anyway, it's his turn now. Alright. He will use his move action to move forward.
Remember, I attack with toughness, Gertrude.
And for his first major action, he attacks. And for his second major action, he does a boon invocation. But that's for later. For now, he moves forward
Later.
to attack you. Alright, prepare for my super attack. Final Joust. It has deadly 2. And then it has
What did you
deadly 1.
What did I roll again?
25.
So, 25. So, meaning, that's a toughness of 20. Easy.
24 at minimum, probably.
Oh, 24. Toughness.
20 to 24.
20 to 24, yeah.
Anyway, whee! Where's the D20?
Wee.
Alright, that's an 18 plus 6 plus 4. Targeting your guard. That is a 28.
I take the hit like a chad.
Alright. I choose to deal 2 points and the Bane. The Bane being disarmed at power level 6.
Cheater! What's this one?
Alright, at power level 6 as an alternative. Yeah, I don't know it either. All I do know is
What's his learning?
what's his learning?
So, I know how much success do I need.
A lot. 5.
This one. So, I have to success 6,
Oh, 4. You have to succeed 5.
5. Then I make a defend action.
Anyway, Kami's...
I will make a defend action.
Oh, go ahead then. How do you defend? He fucking goes for a stab towards you as he attacks at high speed with his horse moving towards you, like a jouster would. That's why it's called Final
Cheater! I'm kidding.
Why are you making a defend action?
Because I don't want to get the disarm bound.
Oh, he can steal the weapon. He can't steal unlimited blade works though.
No. Oh. I can just make another weapon. A cheater! Ah, disarm! Alright, yeah, I take the 2 points.
Disarm Bane.
What
For the wielder
disarm?
to regain control, they can react with a disarm Bane of their own.
Power level 6 or power level 3?
6. In addition to the target being unsteady and having disadvantage 1 to
Oh
any
my
attacks
god,
you
I'm not
may
reading
use
this.
a major action to cause the object to inflict 1d8. In addition to the target being unsteady, you have disadvantage 1 to any attacks. The target is unable to use a focus action. Alright. I'll go with disarmed. 6.
What's
You
disarmed?
didn't make a defend action.
What's this arm? Oh, you have choices.
And no focus action, yeah.
Oh, then that's bad. No, I make a defend action.
Alright, go
No,
ahead.
whatever, fuck you. No! Fine, I make a defend action.
target drops a weapon, unsteady.
Do I have defend or something?
You also have disadvantage to all attacks while the
I'm not
game
making a
exists.
action.
And your unlimited blade works durability drops by 1 point. So yeah, that's a lot for one Bane.
Do I have durability for a limited blade works?
Yes,
Why would I believe it become 0 durability?
it regenerates every 8 hours because it's a skill-based item. It's an inherent thing that cannot be broken. Just like your fists. Alright, my roll is 28.
Oh. 15 plus 6 plus 6. 27.
27. So, I cannot, that means...
Oh, you cannot!
Yeah, I just deal 1 point of damage instead, and no baits.
Cheater!
Alright, he lunges at you at full speed. What did you do to block such an attack?
Cheater! Cheater! Cheater!
Huh?
Cheater!
I'm serious, what the fuck happened?
I go left. I kept waiting, so the lance,
Okay,
Yeah.
you dodged it, but you took a grazing wound still. So
Graze,
what's...
there we go. Graze. Cheater! Fine, you wanna get it off? Let me do the Fortnite dance.
Alright, and next up... Alright, he does another boon.
What?
Yes.
What will happen if I roll a 28 then? So my god, it's 28, so it's still hit. What's this battle?
Alright. Alright, so he fucking you graze it. Ah, incredible reflexes and incredible tactics. By moving around so much, you make it hard for me to target you. Unfortunately for you, I also have methods of making myself hard to hit. Suddenly, he goes so fast, and then he turns invisible. Haha, this is the power. My horse is not like a normal horse. It's a supernatural horse with super speed. I'm moving so fast now, you can't see me. I'm invisible.
What's concealment 40? What the fuck is 40?
4 turns,
Oh,
4 rounds.
you know what I can do, bitch? What's safe face? What the fuck is safe fencing? Oh.
He's facing down there now, apparently. Alright, it's your turn. He's invisible, and thanks to, and according to that, he's got a +5 to guard.
I can do this, you're dead. You can do no shit.
Yeah, but you still do know where he is, generally enough.
He just turned invisible in front of me, so I can still see.
Alright, what do? You do have disadvantage to attacking him because you're considered blinded.
Alright, let me look at concealment. I'm blinding him.
Eh?
A Bane attack. Finally, I made a Bane attack instead of attack.
You're gonna try blinding him? Alright. You're gonna suffer disadvantage 5, however.
I created a paint.
A paint?
So meaning, if I splash into him in front of me, if he gets blinded, he gets blinded. If it's not, he gonna get paint on his body. So meaning, the concealment sucks and sucks.
Okay.
Right, because he's invisible, but I can see the paint. Because I throw paint on him.
Okay. That seems reasonable for how you believe his inability
So
seems to
meaning,
work.
if it's success or a failure, the concealment sucks.
Alright, this target's guard.
8, 8. Once. 1, 3. 19.
Is this a focus action?
No.
You don't get to apply your deadly and shit, because this is a Bane.
Plus 3. Plus 1. 28.
28.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for thee, that does not hit. Would you like to use luck or something?
What?
You know, luck points, add a d6, spend 1 luck.
He has guard over 28?
Yes, thanks to haste and concealment, giving him more guard than he already has.
Even if I fail, the concealment sucks, so I don't get disadvantage 5, right?
Alright, so you splash paint in him, and then.
Tell me what happened first before I use.
Alright, sure. That's how we'll do this. A success, but there's a twist. You didn't blind him, but now you know more about his id, because here's what happens when you throw the paint at him. Unlimited blade works. Here's my weapon, a paint bucket. A paint bucket is not a weapon. Yes, it is if you try hard enough. You shit and you fucking splash it at him.
We literally wasted 1 hour in this stupid fight.
And it's like, oh, what the fuck was the intention of doing that? Nani? The paint, so the paint, the water are circling around him like they're a vortex. Kami-sama, with his incredible intellects, figures out how he's turning invisible. I see now your id ability, Wind Knight, has the ability to control the wind. That's how you're turning yourself invisible. Just like how AC/DC turns himself invisible and by using wind to reflect the light.
I thought he became invisible because it became invisible.
And also, he's just moving really, really fast.
Oh. Hey, referee. I give up. I lose.
The opposing one of the opposing members have called a forfeit. This match goes to the knight whose name he still did not tell. Excuse me, can you please just tell us your name? My apologies. My name is Espada Vento. Oreo. What? I only have one last name. Anyway, that was a good fight, my dear friend. Now,
don't call me.
Kami-sama.
You're not my friend.
Yeah, very well then. But anyway, I wanted to fight you because I wanted to test you and see how you will fight. You do not need to know why, but after fighting you and witnessing your combat, I am determined. Well, I was gonna do this whether or not I won or lost, whether or not either of us would have forfeited. This is not how I expected the combat to go, but either way, I'm happy.
We wasted 40 minutes in this fight.
I will be accompanying you, Kami-sama, on your quest. I am traveling with you to the Arcana.
Then show me your face.
And oh right. He unmasks himself, or I guess just takes off his visor.
Show me his
and you see his face and stuff. Alright.
You see, his name is Espada Vento now.
Go to chat. There's a link. Go to the link. Shapluputupupupupi.
Yes. Yes. So genius. I just do control.
You can look at his description. I don't care. So yeah, he's gonna be your ally now, whether you want it or not. Huh? What?
What is guard back then when I did the blinded bane?
What's his guard when he did the blinded
When I
bane?
did the blinded bane.
Oh,
I
33.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm surprised as well. Since I'm always used to you rolling high, I thought for sure you would be able to get it.
It's depends the day, fam. 58, 12, 12, 26, toughness 16.
Learning and logic also apply to your power points, by the way. So if you want more power points as well, learning and logic are good choices.
He has guard. I mean toughness 16. I rolled a 25 with this shit.
Yep, but did I delete the item? I'm pretty sure I did, so you can't see it in the inventory.
What's his guard toughness back then? I look at what he
Toughness back then,
rolled. When I attack, I rolled 25.
26.
I rolled 25, how did I attack then?
Huh? Oh, right, you hit him.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, 20 something, I forgot. 21.
That's 2! 8 points damage. Right? Is it 1 to 4 or 1 to 5?
It's, you gotta roll above 5 above the defense first. Alright, actually, I guess that doesn't matter. Since you're going to probably regenerate anyway after this. Alright. Trust me, you're gonna not regret having me as your companion. Although, I guess you wanted to do this quest alone. Why is that? You have many friends, Kami-sama. At least by the looks of it. Those rival guilds, they seem more like your friend.
What do you know more about me, huh? Tell me. What do you know about me? Do you know my basics? I don't. What about you? You know, you're being a creep right now. Are you a fucking stalker?
In due time. For now, all I'm willing to share with you is that, yes, I've been stalking you.
Why would I give you answers to your questions even though I don't even know you? You're a stalker. I'm calling the police.
I've been looking for you for the longest time now. I've always wanted to meet with you, you see. You know one of my family members.
No!
You saved their life once, and now I am indebted to return the favor or something. I don't know.
That's our reaction. Me? Who?
It's like that one scene where like, you killed my father.
I don't
even know who you are. Which one? And then they reply,
What the
which
fuck?
one?
Star Wars and Adventures? You killed my father.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
I'm kidding.
Anyway, what the fuck does I have to say about him here? An eccentric young lad who challenges Kami-sama to a fight and then accompanies him on his journey to destroy his curse, fated to die. He is the son of one of Kami-sama's old friends. He feels it is his duty to repay Kami-sama for what he did to his family.
Son?
So he searched to find where he
Espada?
was now. He finally does and wastes no time doing it. He knows about the curse and how to get rid of it.
Espada Bento? Is
Yes,
that the Spanish name?
Italian.
Italian?
Come on, you know Vento is Italian.
It's golden?
No, it means wind.
What? So I have one friend that is American. I mean British. And I have one friend that is Korean. I have one friend that is Chinese.
If my name sounds not familiar, especially the last name, that's because
Why
our
do you
family
say that?
name is different now.
But all my friends are guys.
Then obviously you are.
Sorry, some visible confusion. But all my friends are guys.
Whatever. When it's finally time for your backstory mission, all will be revealed. I'm basically a Zeppeli anyway. I'm fated to get killed off. All you gotta know is I have a learning of 4, so I have information to give you.
I just love it. But all my friends are guys.
That woman you call Succulence, the one you worked so hard to investigate and now she's escaped. Well, she's actually in Arcana now. And I know I know something relating your curse is probably, you're gonna need to find her. That's all I know about how to get rid of it.
Yeah, even with knowledge 0, I'm learning 0, can you know about that?
With what the doctor said and what you're planning to do already anyway was to go find a necromancer who could know something about that curse. So we'll do that. Luckily for you though, we're headed for the 5th nation of Arcana and going to the capital city of that nation, Ravenna.
Oh yeah, did you put the books now?
What books?
The 3 magic books.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Let's put them in.
Sorry, but my objective is to learn these 3 books first.
Necromancy guides times 3.
What? I have these 3 books, if you don't see, and I need a master. Not a master, like I need a teacher to read this. I want to learn this first before I lift my curse.
Well, first you'll need to know about how Medeis works.
Medeis? What the fuck's that?
Don't worry, I am well versed in the planet of Arcana and the way it works.
Kami-sama, when you say, not you, not the GM. Because I was thinking of speaking loud. Don't worry, Kami-sama.
Don't worry then. Then in that case, I'll be as quiet as a quiet man can be. And suddenly the other passengers, you're still loud! Point taken. I'm gonna be more quiet now. Anyway, so, let's talk about Arcana.
Kami-sama's in his brain.
I have this handy dandy book.
Let me be free. Get this one away from me in his mind. How the fuck? There's no Italian. Oh, maybe there is. Maybe I just forgotten someone.
Allow me to show you 2 things first, Kami-sama. Allow me to be your mentor, although I'm not exactly a Medeis.
Italian name?
Yes. Giorno means morning.
Bruno Bucciolati.
Yeah, they're all named after foods, I believe.
Mista. Mista is a vision. It's a... What? Italian!
Yep, apparently. Anyway, allow me to teach you what I know then. I ain't no mentor, but I'll at least help you get a good start so you'll know the good mentors from the bad ones. We'll probably come across a school, hopefully. But for now, I got these 2 things. Wonders of Arcanas, 5th Nation, a foreigner's travel guide. I bought it for like really cheap. And also, from the last time I visited the planet of Arcana, I bought this as a souvenir.
What's that?
It reveals like an orb that has a flame inside it. This is what is known as a Medeis focus. You use it, stored inside is Medeis. And that Medeis can be used at will by anyone wearing it.
Regarding to the Hierophant Nation?
This one focuses on fire. I can make fire magic using it. Or as they call it, Medeis.
Kakui! That's so cool! Kami-sama said, how do you do it? Tell me.
All you gotta do is touch the thing, and just like how you control an id, if you put your mind into it, you can conjure fire. Yes, it has limited. Sure, go ahead, try it. It's in his inventory. Fire Medeis focus thing. He was gonna use it on the combat. It seems you need some training. Anyway, Arcana, the planet of magic. I'm doing exposition now. Belonging to the magical gathering star system, it is one of the 13 planets orbiting the planet, the star system, and it is home to many fantastical creatures that live there. They were created by the sacred ones, basically the gods. All creatures are blessed with the power of Medeis in that planet, allowing them to invoke magical effects. Medeis is practiced and studied by all who live in Arcana. There are 8 schools or categories of Medeis.
Abjuration. Academy, the Alteration Academy.
Abjuration, the Medeis of protection. Conjuration, the Medeis of creation. Divination, the Medeis of prescience. Enchantment, the Medeis of influence. Evocation, the Medeis of energy. Manipulation. Evocation, yes. Manipulation, the Medeis of movement.
That's entropy.
Necromancy, the Medeis of entropy. And transmutation, the Medeis
creation
of alteration. Come on, there was only one. It was the 8th one. It was the last one. There's only one remaining.
Fuck. Well, I know where I'm going first. Then, where? Invocation. Where?
Yes, that is where we're going.
Ah, yes. I can't.
Finally, in only one day.
Can I go to the planet already? I don't want to be in this
Yes,
space
we're in the
shuttle.
planet now.
We are? We're
Yes,
docking
we
by?
finally land. City music, go. God damn it.
You know what everyone on the forum at X and Y and Z? He said, said something, "Welcome, Carlos!" That's what I said. Welcome! Magic gathering! Magical gathering!
This is the capital city of the Kingdom of Evocation, Ravenna Terra.
We're going in there!
The land of rigidness and the earth. There are many businessmen and smart people here. No doubt we'll find someone that'll be helpful to your journey. Alright.
Let's go, Pikachu!
Is there anything else I wanted to talk about that's important? Alright, nothing. Alright, what's supposed to happen now that you're here? Party lands at Ravenna and they ask around. Alright, so you guys ask around. I don't know, do we have to roll for it?
Just tell me the people that ask.
Alright. You find a hotel to stay in, and the spot talks about how his book teaches him how to speak the dialect of the people and then gets embarrassed thoroughly afterwards. And
Are
finally,
they still humans or are there different creatures now?
there are humans, but there are also elves, orcs, dwarves, and other stuff.
So basically the fantasy world.
Yes, it's a fantasy world where magic is, or Medeus. No! I can't do it in the info dump again.
That me too.
It's the next day, damn it. It's July 25, Thursday, or Wednesday.
The anger.
Wait, hold on, math. How does math work? Alright, so
Easy.
one is a Monday. 8 is also a Monday. 15 is also a Monday. 21 is also a Monday. Then 22 should be a Tuesday. 23 should be 25 is a Friday.
So
Okay, whatever. It's the next day now, you guys.
This is 48 an hour a day.
24 hours is one day in Arcana. Even though the star is slightly bigger, the planet moves slightly faster around the sun, around the star that it inhabits. There are still more months and days, but luckily enough, the days are still the same of 24 hours.
Outer space, such a mysterious place.
Alright, so you ask
How
around,
do we float in space?
and one of the people you talk to said this. Well, if you wanted to know someone who knows about a lot of people and who would most likely know someone like an expert, I recommend giving a visit to Liwei. She is a very wonderful woman and a great businesswoman at that. And she's also kind as well. I believe you can have a meeting with her for free as long as you're willing to wait. And so you did. You do a meeting with her, and it says you can meet her after lunch of the next day. It's finally the next day, and it's finally the lunch is finally over. And finally, we meet up with Li Wei.
Liu is a name or a place?
It's a name
Of a person. Oh, I thought we're going the leeway.
Yeah, I just named her after fucking one of the locations in Genshin because I was lazy that time.
The name there's no biome.
I guess Leeway can be the one to give you that info dump. Alright, so you enter at her office. Inside the office, there was already someone else in there.
Pikachu,
It was
stay here.
a woman,
wonder.
I'm apparently I'm apparently Pikachu now.
When I was a kid, I was watching Pokemon X and Y and Z, the manga. But my one of my friends threw it in the river and it's dead. Brutally murdered. No, brutally whatever. You don't need my past.
As a matter of fact, I do not. That's why I wanted to meet you.
I know the fact. I didn't need to.
So I guess you go in alone. You see you see Li Wei. She's a very beautiful big titty lady, and then there's another one, beautiful big titty lady. She's holding Li Wei's hands and caressing it, and she's looking at her somewhat flirtatiously. And
Like this, like holding the hand.
yeah. Please, I want to be, even though we are of the same gender. Love shouldn't be bounded by such stripes as gender. Judging by her long ears, you can guess that she's an elf. But then Li Wei, she doesn't have long ears, so you can suspect she's just a normal human. As they're called.
I mean, in Arcana.
They're called something else in Arcana, but whatever, just humans for now. But then Leo is like, no, I'm afraid I will have to decline.
What's the elf's name? Mondstadt?
Sure.
Hey, Pikachu, give me water bottle. I'm crying.
And one monster runs away.
What's next? USA?
I'm very sorry about that. You guys are next. It seems she was there. She was very busy and wanted a lot to talk about. So I'm sorry. We're a little off schedule by a few minutes. But now she's gone, and now I can have your full attention. Pleased to meet you. According to this, you are Kami-sama and Espada Vento.
Kami-sama.
I am Li Wei. I have no last name as well, although unlike in your planet, it's not customary for us to have such things. So then, why are you here with me?
I want to learn the way of the fire.
What?
I want to learn the way of the fire.
Ah, you're interested in practicing Medeus. Well,
How do you pronounce that? I'm just gonna search that. What the fuck?
it's Greek. It translates to magic. It is Medeis.
Oh, it's an album.
What? I did not know that. Are you sure you're interested in learning such types of magic? Aren't you here to learn about necromancy to dispel your curse?
Yeah, but fire's more cool.
Very well then. You wish to know about evocation magic, eh? Well, with my, what do you fucking call it? Acquaintances, systems, connections, there we go. With my connections, I can hook you up with a master. Although, if you are apparently still interested in necromancy, why, you're looking at a master.
I wanna go into a school.
You're looking at a master of necromancy, Medeis herself right here. Although a businesswoman I am, a necromancy Medeis practitioner I am as well. And a very good one at that.
If I have a job interview and I do this in their table, I'm probably not getting the job.
May I ask first though, why are you so interested in practicing the magics so far? You are mere human. Only people of Arcana are blessed by the three sacred ones to be able to call upon the magics blessed upon us by Celestia and the underworld, the power of Medeis.
I just want to do that in video games. How do they do that? And there's a test.
If your causes are righteous and just, I will give you information that you want. But if I sense that you are evil and you're planning to use them for selfish reasons, then, I might have to do something else. I might have to deny your thing. So,
Bullshit. In Kamisawa's mind, if I have the power of fire, I can shoot fire, shoot people, bro. Wow. So many selfless reasons. Blow up a gas station. Boo. Wow. In his mind. Fuck. I want to learn fire because I want to save people. Kamisama said.
Roll for deception.
And this one, if I lost in the forest, I can just lead the fire in the forest. They destroy nature. What's your deception?
0.
8. Crazy 8.
You don't want to use fire to save people, don't you? And then you say, I don't want to use fire to save people. And then there's just an awkward silence.
But I slammed the table! Oh, please! I hold a hand like that monster girl. Please, I know that we're different races and different genders, but please, let me learn fire! The way to fire! I'm invoked in Avatar!
Very well. If you insist very hardly, then
I'm invoked in Avatar!
I will first have to test your character, your spirit. Luckily for me, there's an easy way for me to do that. Humans of your planet, at least 90% of them, they have this thing that acts as a manifestation of their very character themselves. I believe they call it an id. If I can see your id, then I can judge to see if you're a character of good or evil, and if you can learn evocation.
I go to Pikachu. You know my 2 weapons right now is Iron Die. And that's the sword of King... Who?
Archibald? What?
Archibald?
I think that enemy got the point.
Lancelot. In Arthurian legends, King Lancelot defeated the Knights of Queen Guinevere because the Knights of Queen Guinevere want to kill the Queen Guinevere. So Lancelot kills the Knights of Guinevere, hensing Lancelot's bad. Alright, my next staff. King of Monkey King, bad
The
people.
Monkey King is a good person, right?
Nope.
What?
I think. So meaning, if I show one of this is probably bad. I want to learn the magic of fire.
Well, maybe she's willing to just give you a teacher anyway, and with that,
I know. I can manifest anything, right?
Yes.
I go there. Alright, let me manifest my ID. I made a stop toy.
Alright, so you manifest
Freddy
Freddy. Both of us had to say fuck you.
Timestamp. Put it in the description.
Just goes to show we're best friends.
See? Wait, I just noticed something. Wait, does this girl knows Freddy Fazbear? Freddy Fazbear is a bad animatronic that it kids!
Freddy Fazbear from that one horror game, the poor soul guy. They're possessed by a girl who just wants revenge because her life was cut short and shit. So that means your character is somewhere like good, but you're like punished for no reason. I don't fucking know the word
So
for it.
meaning I'm still a good. I'm still a good.
Very well then. I'll try to see if I can get you a correct, a proper Medeus teacher who can teach you how to use it and also how to use it for good rather than burning people.
You know, Jesus!
Other than that though, I sense you've come here for another far more important, life-threatening, albeit selfish but still important, not entirely bad but more so maybe righteous reason. Right? Right?
Yeah! Coming somewhere just thinking, how do I get rid of Pikachu? Well, I know, let a rock falls in and I will scream, Pikachu! While crying.
Oh my god! You have 30 days remaining before your life literally is ended by a curse. Okay then, allow me to speak on his behalf, Mistress Liwei. This man here has been inflicted by a curse during one of his missions.
My face hurts. No, my face hurts because the armor.
Oh. You know I'm wearing armor.
That hurts. I want to learn the way of the fire.
You can learn fire after you're sure you're not gonna die in 30 days.
I want to learn fire.
But yeah, we were wondering, since you're technically apparently already a master of necromancy anyway, can you dispel his curse? We'll do anything.
She can't. I said while I'm on the ground crying.
Actually, I can.
Oh fuck! She can't.
Although I am a master of necromancy, I am able to cast even as high up as the 9th level spells of necromancy. And with all my knowledge and power, I can safely say this is a high level curse that cannot be dispelled.
I go to the table.
The only way
I will
to do it is by...
I will be your slave. I will be your meat. I will do anything for you. Just let me lift this curse.
Very well.
I will be even your slave. Anything, Miss Liwei.
Then in that case, when a normal person with their magic isn't enough, you have to consult the sacred ones. But unfortunately for us, they don't talk to us anymore, apart from maybe some clerics. But there's the next best thing.
But
the guardians that the sacred ones sent
the
in.
galaxy.
The dragons. I encourage you to climb up Mount Celestia. Celeste. There you will meet with the dragon that sleeps atop that mountain, the guardian of Rabenatera. Her name has been lost in time as she no longer visits the place.
What's with the her? So many girls.
But that guy,
So many
that
boys.
dragon, he goes by many names now since his name has been lost. Though one of the most popular nicknames are the Great Wise Old One, or simply the Wise One. I myself have met with him before, and I can tell you, he most likely will probably be able to give you a way out of your curse. But I warn you though, it'll be a long and difficult task. The man, your ally, your companion said you had only 30 days.
30 days? This is why I said, let me learn the face of the fire. The way now it became peace. Let me learn fire first before I lift the curse. So I can... Let me learn!
Very well then. I know just what to do. Now then, if you guys could please excuse yourselves, you guys are out of time for this meeting. And so, you guys leave just hoping that Liwei had something in mind for you guys.
There's no fight, so we can just roleplay, which I like in Open Legends. Just roleplaying.
It is the next day now. You have only 29 days left. Suddenly in your hotel, you get a knock on the door.
Pikachu, would you please get back? I'm in here on the sofa.
Very well then.
What are you, Bowser?
Yes, as you can. What do you want from us, huh? It's a guy when he's got a white beard. He looks really old. He's wearing a typical wizard hat, and he's got a typical cane and stuff.
And I said,
greetings. I've come here in
Liwei
sent me to come here.
He's probably a hobo
And I am
asking
looking
for money.
for Kami-sama.
Never mind that. Hey Pikachu, it's just a hobo asking for money. Just never mind then.
I am known as Pyrus. I am a master
Hi, Pyrus.
of the evocation magic, Medeus, specifically of fire.
What's
Now
that?
then,
Bakugan?
I shall accompany you on your travel to Mount Celeste, and during your travel, I will be teaching you the ways of evocation and fire. So all of us, so that we can all cast fireball. So we can all go and point at people and say and threaten them. That's a bold thing to say for someone within fireball distance.
You're the Pyrus element in Bakugan.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He had the feat power type. The time he attacked you, he was supposed to have one more advantage.
Oh.
Because that's how the power type thing feat works.
You know the Bakugan circle? Attribute circle?
Yeah.
And there's some like if Pyrus and Darkus came together, they have superpowers or something.
Yeah.
I don't get that before.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's just a fucking game mechanic. Probably inspired from something. Alright then. Off we go to adventure to be continued.
We're continuing.
We're continuing?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Hey, old man.
Alright then. In that case, hold on. NPC. Templates. Oh shit, I don't have a template. Very well then. Just this'll do. Alright. What did I call him again? Pyrus. I'm making an NPC.
GG.
What the fuck happened to all his properties? Oh, here we go. I don't know. I guess this will do for now. Shapoopies and the stats.
Shapoopy. Shapoopy.
Alright, fortitude,
Shapoopy.
learning, will, energy, and something else. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, fuck it, he's not gonna be participating in fights anyway. I don't want him to fight.
Why? Why?
Alright, we're climbing Mount Celestia now, so
Hey, old man, while we're traveling, teach me the way of the fire.
that was the plan.
Uh-huh.
Alright, I'm gonna say... Hold on.
The N-word. The old man said. But first, let me say the N-word.
Overworld travel. How does speed work again?
Oh, against you.
Oh fuck. Alright. So your travel speed is determined. What the fuck's your speed? How do I figure out your speed?
The odds back against
Oh, here we go.
you.
The party's
Against
boo boo. On foot travel speed is determined by take their base speed. So that's 12.
The power's in your hands.
Multiply it by 2. And that's your speed. Alright, 24 kilometers.
Gonna fight for what's right before it's gone.
Alright, it's a 200 kilometer long journey, I'll say.
I do say so myself. So,
And-
old man, teach me the way of fire.
Your speed will be 24 kilometers at a normal pace. Yes, alright.
My Kami-sama just wants to learn the way of the fire attribute.
Very well then, let's spend the first day before we actually travel. Let's spend a day seeing your potential. Alright. I fucking hate Renai circulations in TikTok now.
You do TikToks?
No, but fucking mommy keeps singing Fua Fuari, but it's Lali Dadi, but instead of Fua Fua.
La-di do, la-di da. I'm gonna search that.
Anyway, how does magic work? I didn't plan this far ahead. I wasn't expecting this. So,
Tangina mo sapi.
yeah, Yukiko's 19 years old now.
Oh. Well, that's good. Alright, I don't know.
Screw you.
I know it's the English version, so easy.
We're probably gonna get copyright struck because of that.
Jesus Christ, just 1 second. I know, even
I
1
think it
second.
needs to be 10 seconds or longer for it to count or something.
Oh, I see.
Otherwise, we're probably fine. Hopefully. Otherwise,
Old
fuck
man,
me.
how do I conjure magic?
Alright then.
Wait,
Allow
before
me-
old man, let's say, does the element choose your, or you can choose any element? How's that work?
How you don't know anything about how Medea's works at all, don't you?
Indeed.
Very well.
But
then.
conjuring magic? That's cool.
Let us start with the basics. Long ago, there were 3 planets orbiting in the same area of magical gathering. These are known as Celestia, the Underworld, and Fabricos. Fabricos is home to the 8 sacred ones.
So, let's say the other one's normal world and the other one's a fantasy world. Collide together.
The sacred ones are what one might call gods. They created us, and they are the ones who granted us the magical blessing of Medeis. People who die are sent to Celestia or Underworld, where their spirits lay in wait before they can get a chance to be turned into Medeis energy for us to cast our Medeis spells. There are 8 schools, as you already
What's
know.
with 8 schools?
And by using a focus or something,
Fuwa fuwaru, fuwa fuwa.
I didn't plan this far ahead. I don't know how the magic system works.
Alright, let's stop then. The last word of the campaign. Fuck. Oh man, are you sure? You should do your lesson again. Fly me to the moon.
でもそんなんじゃダメもうそんな
Lagi, lagi.
心は進化するよもっともっと
We're listening to the full version of this bitch. And you're gonna love it. I'll be there.
言葉にすれば消えちゃう関係
なら、
言葉を消せばいいやって
思い出と忘れてとだからね、あいつがうかの大気分なんだ俺だから
石のように硬いそんな石で地にも積もれば山となでしょ
死ぬ気でいや死ぬ気でふわふわりふわふわる I have the fucking lyrics and I'm singing along cause I don't know the lyrics ふわふわりふわふわるあなたが笑っているそれだけで笑顔になる神様ありがとう運命のいたちまでも I just learned a new Japanese word Unmei, it means fate Isn't that neat? Fucking Jojo says it a lot, that's how I learned about it そうなんじゃほら心は進化するよもっともっとそうなんじゃやだねそうなんじゃまだ私のこと見ててねずっとずっと私の中のあなたの中のただのまだか
存在は
まだまだ大きくないことも分かってくれけれど今この暗示習慣共有してる時間尻もつれべなめ山で猫大切だおちまたのだね猫ふわふわりくらくらるあなたは見上げてりゃそれだけで眩しくすぎてくらくらるくらくらりあなたは思っているそれだけで溶けてしまうIt was a school friend of mine from school that introduced me to this song. He must be very disappointed in humanity now that this song's on TikTok. But it's in English. They're evolving, just backwards. Very sad indeed. Makes you wanna play Russian roulette with 6 bullets loaded. I cracked myself up. Sean. This was not worth it. I should have just played Fly Me to the Moon. Ah, frick, I just realized I'm not editing this, so I can't cut the video and end it to just me dying. Very sad. Oh well, just pretend the video ended when I fell off the screen.